Hello everyone, I think it's going to be a long one. My name is Barbara and I'm a Polish girl who lives in Ireland and you're in my knitting cave, so basically my lovely room where I keep my all crafty related stuff, and I love them so much and I love to browse through things over here. I hope you have a corner like that too. Welcome everyone! Thank you for clicking in and wanting to spend some time with me. Today I won't be bothering you with all the information about social media, so just links down below if you're interested. And I can tell you that most times I spend on Instagram. I'm addicted, let's be honest. Please share your projects and knitting things under hashtag knittingILove because I love to see them. Unfortunately, I noticed lately that whoever tags me, so uses this in the comments, I don't see most of those things. And I discovered that because I went on hashtag knittingILove and I noticed that someone put some photos over there, and also I noticed that in the comments they tagged me by this sign and I haven't seen it on my feed. So use the hashtag please. At least two. It's so cool to meet people with passion, with hobbies, that they share what they do. I love that, what I can say. So if you're interested in what I'm wearing Picacho peak hat. So I leave links down over here or show notes, hopefully the same day or a few days later. So please come back and check it out. What else? Oh, so this is a free pattern. I love it. And a shawl, and this is a Homespun house. And the pattern is paid for pattern, and it is double special for me because I received the pattern as a gift. And let's call it that the yarn is also as a gift. Well, partially, but it is as a gift. So thank you so much. And the pattern is Whispering Pine Shawl. And if you're here for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. And this is probably a thing that you will see me wearing hats or something knitted because I love this and I hope you don't mind. I feel better with the hat. KALs. I'm not the greatest to host a KAL. Well, I have one, which is Knit a Hat KAL. Please share your finished project on our Ravelry page, and the group is called knittingILove, and links down below too. So yeah, all the information's what the prizes, when we draw prizes, be there, and I think that's all. Yeah. But I'm taking part in other KALs, so I hope you do too. Giveaways. Giveaways, guys. So before I start, I want to say thank you so much for showing today in your episodes my products as surprises. Well, the first I watch Patty from 4 Boys and ANL Girl podcast. Hello! I sneak in some stuff when she ordered things from my shop and she gave them away to winners, so it was amazing to see it. It cheers me up so much. And the second podcast that cheered me up a lot because I wanted to surprise Vikki, and Vikki is from, I'll show you over here, Vikki is from Sweet Leaves podcast, and I wanted to surprise her with a little bit of gift for Christmas, and I thought the parcel was lost, not at postings, it's just that she was moving, and I posted in the old address, so you had all funny talk at the end. Eventually she got it and she was able to show it on her podcast, so oh my god, that made me smile. Thank you! So if you haven't seen those ladies, please check it out. I always watch their episodes. And on Vikki's channel, someone won, well, people won my leaf hat pattern, so I'm going to send it straight away. I haven't done it yet, but I will today. It's on my to-do list. Just do it. That's what I call my to-do list, by the way. Just do it, and hearts. Well, we have episode 35, and the last episode was 34, and our giveaway for that episode was my pouches, my Flower Power collection pouches. So yeah, I'm going to draw a winner, so that's quite exciting. I'm happy to do so. So a winner can pick one of my pouches, and I don't have them here because normally I have a big table, and now at the moment I have some kind of square table from IKEA in front of me, which is the height under my knees, so I don't have that much space, so I try to you know, squeeze things up. Anyway, so these are my pouches and colors, so whoever wins, please get in touch with me, and yay, let's draw a winner. Let's see who won. Laptop. Now, Sylvia1002, you won! And I'm so happy and thrilled about it because, yay! And because I know, and by know, I mean we have kind of a very cool relationship on Instagram because Sylvia takes part in many giveaways and she tags me. So guys, don't forget, if you're on Instagram and someone asks you to tag a friend, let me be your friend. You can tag me, and Sylvia does it. So when she does it, I know that the giveaway is going around, so I can also enter. So thank you so much. And I use random comment generator for YouTube comments, and your name pick up, and I'm so thrilled about it because, yay! I have so much fun with you. So, oh yeah, so don't forget, let me know what pouch you would want to receive, what color, and yeah, and please send me your address. Don't forget to include country because I'm from Ireland and most people forget to do that. So congratulations, get in touch with me. So now we have episode 35 and yeah, and for this episode I was thinking that I will give you a bit of yarn. Okay, it's nothing special, I dyed it, so maybe it is special, right? Anyway, so what has happened, I wanted to try something new in January, so I figured out that I'll try natural dyeing because interesting, I would say, for me, how it works, and I don't think I'm going to go and sell yarn because I'm very inexperienced. I don't even know whether it's going to bleed or not. I'm knitting some stuff with these yarn, so we shall see, but no pressure, just pleasure, remember. I got some drops cream color yarn and I tried to dye it with things that I could find outside the house. But also Sebastian kind of spoiled me and got me berries from Shawl, so for me it was a little bit, I would prefer to eat it than dye yarn with it. Sorry. Okay, anyway, so what I have done, this color, I call it natural, I hope you can see it. Seb had socks like this from Shawl actually with this color, so basically I've decided to knit him pair of socks. Well, I'm knitting him a pair of socks, you'll see it in a while, and that'd be so cool thing that I come up with, well, funny for me. So yeah, what I used for this, I basically went outside the house and I found some, well, I used a tea, I used onion peels a bit, but a piece of wood, what else? I found on internet that will also give you some nice brown color. What else I used? Some leaves I have, and I checked. I think that's all. Maybe something more, I don't know. But yeah, to dye these, I had to prepare yarn in vinegar, and then I checked, and then I did a whole bath, you know, with it, and then I had to wash it again with vinegar. So it kind of has an interesting smell. Well, I love it. I love it, and you'll see how it knits up. So. And then I come up with I wanted to get a second color for Sebastian socks, and I used, as I told you, I used ivy fruits, I think, that's how we call it. They gave me a bit of color, but I thought that maybe not so much, and we used that berry essence. No worries, I kept it in the jar so I can kind of make another batch or something similar to it. So yeah, and this color, and I call it my dad's jeans because it is kind of blue, but sometimes it's kind of grey. So I don't know, do you see it properly? So what you can win. So I hope you don't mind. I would wish one of you to knit the same socks as I'm knitting. I'm not saying, but just the socks in regards colours. So I'm using this colour, natural colour, and for contrast I use this. And you have 50 grams each, and this is 50 grams. So that would be, I think, enough for a pair of socks. So overall 150 grams. I'll show you what I'm knitting, so hopefully finger crossed. So if you're interested to take part in this giveaway, please leave a comment down below. Obviously, if you want to answer to any more questions, please reply to your own comment because when I draw winners, I take into consideration the first post. I hope that's okay. So for 35, you can win this. I hope you're thrilled about it. I know I don't have any labels or written down nicely, so it's perfect for socks. Perfect for sock. Are they bleeding? I don't know. I'll knit socks, I'll give it to Sebastian, and we will test it and I'll let you know. So yeah, I hope you like it. I can share something with you. I hope that's okay. So I'm keeping the 50 for myself for another contrast colors. What kind of questions do you have to answer? No worries, I'll be showing you stuff over here and asking you loads of questions, so anything comes up first, you can answer these. If not, even a hi, I love your podcast, or give me a thumb up and write down what number of the thumb up you're giving will also count. In the jar section. Woo! I'm so sorry, I don't have anyone. I'm watching, I think, new podcasters. But I haven't wrote it down below, so I'm trying to be better for next episode, and I'll enter someone. Today we're going to draw from the jar because we have February and we don't have February winner yet. Do we? I don't think so. The general winner is Melody, and Melody hasn't got in touch with me, so if you be so kind and pass a message, because she probably doesn't watch me, she is still, I think, entitled, to claim her prize. Just check the last episode when I posted, because everyone has a month to claim their prizes. And what you can win something from my shop, and maybe I post some photos over here of what kind of products I have. So you have just an idea, because someone, a viewer from Instagram, suggested to create photos for my shop to show you how you can use them. Really cool idea. I just probably needed a kick in the ass to do it, to organize it. So thank you so much for that kick. Anyway, so yeah, so we shall see who's going to be a winner, and that person, again, you have a month from the time you see the date down below to claim prize for yourself, and for your lucky viewer you can add it to giveaways, to KALs, to anything you want, I presume, yeah. And just don't forget to tag me when you be drawing winners, so I'll be a part and so happy to see that someone is winning my products. Thank you so much. So let's see who that is. Woo! In the Ravelry thread, you can find a thread nominations, and you can see who I have. Oh, here. Okay, so we have someone. The rule is I'm going to show you first. By the lake, Sandra. Oh, Sandra, congratulations. Now, I watched Sandra's episode. I'm not sure have I watched the latest one, but check Sandra's channel, because she even had one really nice video that she was showing her knitting cave. Well, you know, my room, I call it knitting cave, but official term, well, it should be a crafty room, I think. Yeah, she is a designer. Yes. And you have so much, I have so much to tell about you. She has an Etsy shop, she sells bags, also she creates she creates also clothes for boys, so that's so cool. You can see video when she's showing her craft room, and it's unbelievable. I don't think I'm ready to show you my craft room because it's a mess. I probably would need a day to clean it up over here, because it's like a playground, let's be honest. You know, it's kind of a half shop, half crafty room for myself. Yeah. So yes, congratulations, Sarah. Please get in touch with me. I'm giving my big sets, well, I don't sell big sets, but basically a circular pouch, DPNs, and a coaster for you, and then for your lucky viewer, one color for you and other color for your lucky viewer. Okay. Please let me know. Get in touch with me, Instagram or Ravelry, and give me the colors you will want to receive, and your address, obviously. Yeah, hopefully get in touch with me, please, because maybe Sandra doesn't watch this channel. Please pass a message to her podcast, By the Lake. Congratulations, and don't forget to check her out. So that's it for today. We'll meet in March. Now, what's off my noodles, and let's say this will be also what I have done with my channel and where I have been. And first video after my last podcast, what you could see was This Is Knit, and this was my trip to Dublin, and I visited This Is Knit yarn shop in Dublin, and it is beautiful. Unfortunately, I wanted to have a big kind of fish eye thing and show you how it looks like, and I haven't changed settings on my camera, and for recording and for my trip I use, if you're interested, I use a GoPro Hero 3 Plus. and I'm happy with it. It's tiny, it's small, what I can say. It kind of sometimes makes my podcast too bright, and you can see it when I'm showing you my photos on the side. I'm kind of blurry now. No, I'm kind of faded now. That's the word, isn't it? Faded. So sorry about that, but this is an amazing shop. If you're in Dublin, go check it out. I'll try to maybe leave a GPS coordinates in my show notes too for you to find it. Just to tell you, it's not like a shop that you have on the street. It's like in a big building, and it's pretty cool because when we went to Dublin, we went to a small restaurant and we had a bite somewhere else. But now, if I could choose, I would go there. It's like the shop is situated inside the building, old building. Sorry, I'm not very good in describing, but anyway, a building. But down below, you will have kind of a restaurant, something like that. Not too fancy, not too shabby, you know, very, very cool. The next time what I'll do, I will go to Dublin and I will eat there, and then I'll go to we'll do a bit of shopping, or do a bit of shopping, and then I will have a bite down below. So, so cool. So cool. And it's under the roof, so it doesn't rain, it's sunny, they have windows over there. Well, we were in a rush, so I couldn't show you more, but no worries, I'll probably go to Dublin again. So, hi to the owners, and I did a bit of shopping there. Yep, and this is the bag you can see in the video. I'm missing a few because I'm actually knitting stuff with it, or there's a kind of accident with another one because I was planning to do something. But I can show you what I've got over here. This is, for instance, Townhouse yarns. And this is a lovely Jenny because she put a name over here, so that's so cool. There's 85% superwash merino, 50% Donegal nep. I don't know what that means, Donegal nep. So if you know, write it down below. That could be an answer. Even if it's wrong, it still counts as an answer. And yeah, so this is a nice kind of colour. And I was wondering about this or brown colour. And I asked Sebastian and he said, go with it for a hat. What do you think? I think it's cool. So yeah, I love it, Jenny, this is amazing. And there was a longer moment staring at the wall where these yarns are hanging in that shop, so I would definitely recommend to grab one or two or even three. Beautiful, beautiful. The next one I have over here, it's something you probably have more access to. Not really. If I would want to get it online, the shopping is killing me. Sometimes I check Etsy shop and I love so many yarns. Some dyers give like 30%, 25%. When I see of it, I would have to pay like €16 just to this to be sent to me. It's like equivalent, or sometimes even more than the cost of yarn. Anyway, so I was thrilled, and I was actually staring at that space in the This Is Knit shop for Malabrigo. Oh my god, I got these two, and let me present you. Maybe I present you with the green one because this was the pick that's my pick. And this is soft yarn. So we have over here, guys, I haven't even checked what I have over here. Superwash merino wool. So I don't think it's going to be socks. I think again a hat. I want more hats. I wear hats at home. I don't know, my sinuses, you know, I just need a hat on my head. I feel better. So anyway, this is Ivy color, and it's 138, and I love it. I'm not really a green person from perspective of liking green, but this is really nice. Like I touch it and I look lovely. Although I have olive apparently skin, olive skin. So I'm not sure if I'm not going to be pale. Obviously this color, I love this color, but I'm not sure if that suits me either because I could be pale too. But I love it because it's beautiful. And that's why we buy yarn sometimes, because it's beautiful, isn't it? So yeah, this is the one color. And the other color was picked by Sebastian. And this is, wait a sec, someone taught me how to read it. Archangel. Because on the video I was asking and someone left a comment how to read it. Archangel. So that's amazing. I didn't really, when I look at it, I didn't split those words, you know. I don't know. 850. This is it. This is what Sebastian picked for me. So lovely color. Anyway, I probably will cherish for a while, like for a year or 2 years, and just have it well there because they're pretty. Brilliant. And I also got other wool that I'm going to show you with my project that I have on my needles, so no worries. Ooh, I got something more. Maybe a few photos over here. I think on the Instagram I put some photos of this lovely yarn. Monica, hello Monica. She posted a photo with a discount, so I couldn't resist and go and check what she has in her shop. So check and subscribe to her Instagram because she does it quite a lot. And when I saw this, I could not resist. And sorry to say, but the photo on Instagram didn't give it justice how it looks on in real life. So yay! I had to do this. It's not in this skein anymore, punk, because it's so beautiful. I love every color over here. Well, mostly I like this side, but this is also cute. So I'm going to have a hat. What do you think? Well, I know it would be a little bit, well, it meant to be socks for me, like rainbow socks. That was my first idea what I'm going to do because I don't have them. And this is also tweed, and I don't have tweed. Well, now I got the other one, so yeah, but it can be. Well, we have 85% merino, 15% nylon. So when I saw that, I was like, it's not 75, it's 85. So they can be. It is going to be a hat for me. And I love it. I love it. And I don't know, have you noticed, but there's another video on my channel. We're going to, we have like a challenge to walk. That'd be a little bit challenging for me, especially with my knee, but we shall see how it goes. It sounds posh and very up there, but not really, you know, not in Ireland. So basically what I'm talking about is that we want to climb on the highest peaks of each county in Ireland. That sounds really cool. But basically, you know, like the first mountain that we climb in feet, it's 1,750 feet. Sounds posh, but just 550 meters. Sounds way better. And this was one in the Sea Eau Claire. So yeah, the next one probably soon. And that's what I want to do. I want to climb each of them with different hat on my head. It'll be a challenge during the summer, but yeah, we shall see. If not, I will get it and I put it on, I'll take a photo on the top. Oh, we shall see. You know, in Ireland, rains and it's always windy. If it's sunny, we're just admiring the day, I presume, you know. So wait for more videos on this channel about the highest Irish peaks in a hat. I want to knit with this now. I don't even know why it's not caked yet. No, I know. I want to show you. Yes. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. So it's there and it smiles to me every day. So of my needles, socks for a friend. I cast it on after my last episode and we have another episode and I finished them and they look like this. I haven't had a chance to give it to her yet. But they're lovely, they're beautiful. I have a pair like that. So I also put the link here or down below. I can only put over here 5 videos and I definitely will mention more videos, so check the show notes please. So I have socks like these, although I can show you now maybe. And I still have leftovers and I'm not showing you something. I have a hole and I have to fix it. So yeah, that's my goal. So I'm going to show you now because I want to motivate myself to fix these, but you'll see how many projects I have on my needles so you understand why I'm not fixing them. So yeah, I will have the same pair as my friend. And I sent a present to someone, and I know you're watching, so you got some of my leftovers, so I hope you're going to knit socks too, so we will have a matching socks. I was a little bit touched, and I post something more touchy in my project page about these socks, that every friend needs a knitted pair of socks, and especially the one that doesn't knit. And yes, that's going to be gifted to a person who doesn't knit, but she crochets, so she's such a knit-worthy. Another video I created was about my frame, because I thought maybe you'd want to create something like that too. Yeah, it was quite fast to make it. If you have a space on your shelf or on the wall, you can make it too. And I showed you in the last episode my Christmas socks, and I was able to put a short video about them, so check it out. And I love them. I'll keep them for 2017 so I can have knitted socks for next Christmas. Can't wait. But don't rush, don't rush. I'm old enough, you know, and I also discovered when you're young, you just want to power through it. When you're my age, it's just slow down, slow down. We have February now, for God's sake. I remember last year one. Bye. The next in this video was a yarn that I received from Knit Crate, and I couldn't resist. I knitted. Last video I was asking you how to connect the pom-pom. I know now how, but I messed it up, so I did it like a solid, so you can't, I don't think you can take it out. Well, you obviously you can, but it'd be a little bit hassle to take it out. So I'm keeping it, well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. At the moment, it's not that cold anyway to wear it for me, but I'm keeping it. Maybe I'll give it as a present for Christmas. And I was thinking maybe, yeah, I'll try to knit stuff, make a list, and slowly knit presents for people. Well, anyone who knows me, I know I don't have to give them presents on the day, on their special occasion. So I think that's my tip, you know. I can also always make a note, this is for your birthday, you know, even though they're in 4 months' time. You wouldn't mind, would you? Yeah, and I think that's all what I have done for that period of time. Well, maybe one more thing, okay? What's on my needles, because it's now grammar. I will be doing that, or I have been doing it this year, and I will continue. I hope that makes sense. So basically, I hope you're watching Bakery Bears, because Kay and Dan, they're amazing. Their podcast is beautiful, beautifully edited, and beautiful content is there. Not only you can hear about knitting from perspective of advanced knitter, Kay, designer, and she's a dyer, she dyes yarn, but also Dan, who is like, I would say, Dan, you're like my level. You're slightly getting better because you're starting brioche, and I haven't go there yet. So quite interesting, and they have a passion to history, Dan, and he shows amazing castles. Only what I can say negative about all that stuff is that I haven't found them earlier, because they have amazing podcasts, and I would love to start watching them from the beginning, because there's so many stuff mentioned about king, queen's history, their life, and especially me watching now The Crown. Well, I finished the first series, so yeah, it's amazing. What do you think about that? Let me know. Have you watched it? On Netflix, The Crown. If you haven't done that, I love it. Downton Abbey, I think I'm saying right. Yes, and yeah, I would recommend to watch it if you haven't. And this will be something, if you like these, you have to watch Kay and Dan. And what Dan also come up this year was amazing too, because you can take part in their Fog Run 2017. It's about you going outside and walking on running. Well, I won't run, I walk, and I was able to do this. I was able to do 20 kilometers in January. You know probably my hashtag, if you don't know, Get Fit and Knit. So that kind of helps me to go with my idea to keep on moving, not sitting and knitting all the time. And basically, Dan does an amazing job, and he adds up the mileage we do together. And the idea is to, this year, walk or run around the world. I even checked it up, it's 40,000. Oh yeah, slightly more than 40,000 kilometers. Sorry, I haven't checked miles. Probably, you know, even less. To walk around. I'm not sure how Dan does it. Is it like, you know, Google Maps that you actually walk the way you should be walking on the streets, or is it just straight line? I don't know. So check it out. What you need to have is, if you have Instagram, it's so easy just to get application which is called Runkeeper. I'm group 6, by the way, and just let Dan know that you signed for Runkeeper and want to take part. Remember, when you have so many options to start your trips, so your walks, your runs, you have to pick run. not walk. You can also log your walks into this application, so if you don't want to show your tracks where you go to, and that'll be fun too. And yeah, I hope you join because it's so cool. I'll put a link down below to Ravelry page, to Baker Bear group, now better. So yeah, so check it out, and I hope you'll be there. Yeah, I love it. Well done, good job. No worries, Baker Bears are in the jar. They're in my jar already. So yeah, that was what's on my needles section. We're still on it. Let me show you my whips. I don't want to take more time, so let's try to do it fast. Flax Sweater! I'm doing a really tiny steps forward, but I'm doing it. So I put 2 sleeves now on one circular needle, which is 3.5 millimeters. I know it's too small, I should have 4, so hopefully it won't be too small. And I love this dingling stuff. Yeah, so I hope to make a small bit longer. It's very hard to now check because I have it on one needle and I would have to get it off to see how long it is in my hand. So I will guess. I know that's not the best idea, isn't it? But I will guess. What I want to do, as you see, I have a long ribbing over here, and I want to make maybe that size. So it could be too long because I can fold it if I want to. Well, we shall see. But I'm hoping the next episode I'll be wearing it. Probably it'd be too warm to wear it, but yeah, I'll do that for you. So Flax Sweater, free pattern, check it out. As you can see, if you're not familiar with the pattern, I kind of changed it. You shouldn't have this. I did that. You should just small ribbing on the side, that's it. Then this section on the arm should actually follow down, and as you can see, hopefully you can, I just stopped it over here and I have stockinette stitch down below, and I think that's all. I haven't done a gauge, so that's interesting too. And what I'm using blend, acrylic blend with wool over here, and one of them, like that's definitely the grey one, this kind of brownie color, that's 100% acrylic. So I know you're trembling now. I'm kidding. So yeah, that's that. Hopefully I have it done. Like I said, I have to knit at home with it, and I'm trying my best. That's one. Now, Tamdou shawl. I haven't knitted since the last time, so I'll just show you my lovely bundle. If you're interested in what kind of yarn I'm using, go on Instagram. I probably have it there. Well, I post loads of photos, so probably you have to dig in there. But check last episode or last show notes. No, I don't put yarns in my show notes. Probably I should start. It takes so much time, guys. So check my last episode. I'll show you my 3 sisters. I call them 3 sisters and not 3 sisters. But the yarn is Seawool Fibers on Etsy. Check it out. Lovely dyer. I love these colors, and I haven't touched it. Why? Because I make a boo-boo and I have to fix it. And I know that Christina from Die Another Day podcast, she finished her and eventually she told a bit about it. So I was thrilled. I felt it was just for me, all those informations. And then Vikki from Sweet Leaves podcast, she finished her too. She had some sections, extra sections in this shawl, and yeah, it's huge. And she's showing how to wear it. So I'm going to watch that episode again when I finish mine. And yeah, I don't know what to do. Do you want to see my boo-boo? I'll show you. Why not? I don't know how it happened. It's here. It's here. They're kind of twisting. 3.25 in my Silent Forest pouch. Now, I'm happy because I'm going to show you another project, and this one is from the Knit. This is Knit yarn shop in Dublin. I got 2 yarns, and I always wanted to get them. I checked even the website to get these. And this is Donegal Studio Donegal, sorry, I always mix it up. And I don't have a color on the thing, but I know they have on the website, so it's 100% merino wool. I think it's kind of DK, I presume. And what I'm doing with it, I'm knitting a hat. or a headband, or a hat. So it looks like this. I think it's going to be a free pattern, so I'm going to share that with you, or maybe get it as a paid for pattern because I love to send gifts, pattern gifts, and you can do that with free pattern. So probably will charge you like €2 again, and yeah, that will be something new. Very simple. Ah, I like simple hats. Oh, so I'm not going to use that. Maybe I will knit another hat, the same, but with this color. It's one thing on my needles. I don't know how to name it. Help me up. You can come up with some suggestions down below. That would be brilliant. So let's see a project in regard to this giveaway, this podcast giveaway, this episode giveaway, is the yarn that I dyed. So like I said, we have my dad's jeans color and natural. And what I have, I think it's going to be again my pattern. I don't think someone come up with it yet. It's quite simple. I'll show you just the back, so I'm not going to spoil anything. It's a really simple pattern. So what I may do, you can tell me if it's a good idea or not, that I'm going just basically create a pattern, probably loads of mistakes, and publish it. And then post on Instagram that whoever would want to test knit it will get my pattern for free. So if you test knit it, then probably I come up with a period of time. So whoever, we may have loads of people, you know, or maybe not, but whoever finish it by a certain time will get like 30% off from my shop. So yeah, whoever won't finish, at least will have a pattern for free. I think something like that. What do you think? Good idea. So yeah, and what I'm doing over here, well, I'll show you that. I'm using this because Alice is Mama Knits on Instagram, and she has a podcast, Mama Knits podcast. I'm actually the same woman that I put into the jar in the last episode. She used my pouches to put circle needles, and to be honest, I haven't tried it yet. Well, now yet. I mean, I did now, but I haven't before. And yeah, so I'm using these. With a clip is easier than an elastic band, I think. So yeah, I'm using this, and it's quite cool. So these pouches are also for two purposes. You can use DPNs, hooks, or circle needles. Why not? Thank you for an idea. So what I'm going to do once I publish this pattern, whoever wins this yarn will receive also this pattern as a gift too. Hopefully I finish by then. If not, wait a bit. Cool. So these socks will be for Sebastian, and I was thinking that because they'll be February socks, I'm using hashtag #SocksTalk from Grocery Girls. I don't think I have to tell you who those women are. So yeah, they also have a KAL, and they call it Socks Bash 2017. And I want to finish Sebastian's socks for February, and especially dyed yarn, and I presume that's enough explanation. So I dyed especially yarn in February to knit socks in February, so there are February socks. I wanted to knit because we have obviously Valentine's Day this month, and I wanted to knit something for me for Valentine's because I was thinking that we sometimes don't love ourselves that much. So I wanted to create a pattern, very simple, probably, yeah, again, everyone can do it. A pattern that just to show yourself a bit of love. Because I know there are knitters that they're just knits, most of the times knits for others. So the challenge is knit this year something, at least 4 things for yourself. And there are knitters who knit only for themselves, so the challenge could be the reverse thing. Try to knit 4 things for someone else. And then we have non-knitters. Just create something for yourself, 4 things, and 4 things for other people. The sky's the limit, as some people say, because Google, make a gift, and it could be from a paper, it could be a small bow and stuff like that, so have fun. So what I was planning to knit socks for myself, and I wanted to use yarn that I got in this lovely shop in Dublin. This is Knit, and I got this yarn. So it's super ba, like Barbara. It's Rico, it's Pain, and what's its color? And the color is 002, and the only thing that I kind of wasn't sure, and I asked the lady at the counter, which color is it? Because, you see, you have samples, but It doesn't say which one is which one. So I wanted to use it and I start kicking it. I'm moving because here. And I'm at this stage. So slowly, gradually, I will untangle it. And the idea is, if I want, I think that will be another gift for next episode for someone who is very patient and would not mind to win a skein in this state. We shall see. We shall see how patient I am. If I manage to untangle this, I'll be so thrilled and happy. If not, what do you think? It's a good idea to give a gift like that? Would you want to receive something like this for next episode as a giveaway? Or I'm very bad even suggesting it. Let me know down below. I wanted to do that, and that's why I went to my lovely shop, well, online shop in Dublin to get something for myself. And I got drops yarn, and dyeing came up obviously with it. But I also wanted to get some nice pink colours, and I started knitting something. At the moment, I'm knitting these socks. Oh, by the way, Sebastian socks. Oh, I haven't mentioned, I have a name for those. So go back. Remember these I was showing you? Yeah, so I called them Daj Mi socks. That way. That's going to be a name because Daj Mi, the way I'm saying it now, means in Polish, and I'm Polish, give me. So if you don't know Polish, you actually know that you may not be aware that you know a few words. And that's one of them. If you say Daj Mi, which means give me. Give me. So that would give me socks. I think that's cool. I know. No one is laughing, just me. So let's go back to this. Everything is pink, Valentine's. Let's love ourselves. And my lovely bag. I love it. I probably filled all the bags with the whips. So what I have over here, I have something new that I also got in This Is Knit shop. I got 3 needles from Knit Pro Zings, and this is the one. So I'm knitting socks on zings. So they're here, and I love them. I love them. They're not so sharp as high sharps because I have 2 sets, and I have been knitting only on these for a while, so now I can kind of compare. So I'm knitting on Knit Pro Zings 2.25 millimeters, 100 centimeters, which is US size 1, which is 40 inches, isn't it? And I like it. It's kind of, the join over here is not as smooth as in higher sharp. That's the only thing I can say, but they're okay. They're okay. At the moment with one project, I can't say much about it. Is it going to annoy me or not? They're different, definitely. And I'm doing these and Sebastian Daj Mi socks. I'm knitting them toe up. And so we shall see. I have an idea for a design, so I hope I'm going to share with you on Valentine's or after Valentine's. Probably after, yeah, as a pattern. And yeah, I love it. I have even a flower over here for myself. Yarn I'm using. So I'm using drops, and this is 109. Lovely color. It's very, it's probably too bright now. See? I love it. It's kind of matching my pouch. And then for the main thing, I'm going to do this. As you can see, it's quite similar to the one. See this? The drops. Color 623. That's quite similar to the one that I wanted to get, you know. This one. Let's see this. This is more purple, isn't it? So when I saw it, I couldn't resist. I had to buy it. Yeah. So if you have never knitted socks before and you would want to try, I would recommend you to start with drops. That's, you know, this is 50-meter-gram balls, so you need 2, 100 grams at least. I'm mixing with the other colors, so that's why overall my socks probably weigh 70 grams. So with 100, you're good to go. And or even with 1 ball, 50 grams, and then extra for contrast colors. If I say it's 70 grams overall, for me, I've never tried that. Ooh, that's a challenge. Start knitting socks with just 50 micrograms and add contrast color. One day I'll do that. I know. So anyway, I'm going to use these as a main color. So what do we have over here? We have polyamide. not nylon. So I dye, so the ones that are for giveaways, they're not 25%. They're 75% wool, 25% polyamide. So I have 2 pair of socks on my needles for February. And I finished something. I forgot to add that there. So yes, I finished a hat and I created a pattern, and I haven't written down, well, I haven't written down like, you know, like scribbling and stuff. So I probably post soon on Instagram information that I would want a few test knitters, and yeah, with the hat I will wait with publishing pattern. Maybe again €2 pattern just for fun, just to support podcast if you would want to get my pattern for yourself or for a friend. I hope I'll get better in designing things. I hope anyway. Practice makes difference, right? So yeah, I'm going to show you how it looks like. So this is it. How do you like it? Let me know. I'm definitely going to keep it. I'm going to use it for next hiking trip, definitely. The pattern, yeah, I don't have a name for it yet. Another suggestions. Yeah, this is my favorite, maybe I call it my favorite cables, because they're my favorite cables. Quite simple, I would say. The ribbing is a challenge. That section is a challenge. Next is a stockinette stitch, and then you decrease and bind off, and off you go. So yeah, the yarn I used, I still have leftovers. I haven't created a short video yet, so that's my challenge too. I used some progress keepers. I used this needles. I used 2 sets of needles over here. One, the one to use them around, and that's my purchase from This Is Knit again, and this is 3mm, 3mm, 40 centimeters, and for decreases, because it's way easier, I use these as Knit Pro again, interchangeable 3mm. So this is what you need, and 3mm. I presume I put on the screen now what's in. It is in US size, because I need to learn those things. I need to learn. They're here. So the yarn I'm using, this is Wolf und Schaffer on Etsy. Check it out. Magdalena dyes this amazing yarn. This is Belladonna, because we have 80% merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. And this is really, it's a pleasure to knit with this yarn. I'm so thrilled that I have leftovers over here. And this is turquoise cave. So just to let you know, Magdalena has also a website, and I would suggest for you to go on the website too. I'll leave links down below to her Etsy shop and to her website. On the website you can check her colorways, because she may not have all the colorways in her shop, and she is open for you know, for custom orders. Yeah, so I would recommend you this color. I love it. Cool. So this is my next hiking hat. I don't know where we're going. So maybe for those who are interested how much yarn I used 60 grams. So let's say I'll put on the pattern that you need 70 grams up to 100 grams. So I have over here 40 grams, guys. So I can knit another hat with different ribbing. I love it. 40 grams. Or I maybe keep it for something special that just came up to my head. Thank you, Magdalena. I love it. And now I have another project on my needles, and this is the Mystery Cal, and the one that I have in mind is this one, Snowmelt Mystery Cal. So I don't know how it works, because it's my first time ever Mystery Cal. I received this pattern from a friend, and she's knitting that too, and we had a lovely time picking up yarns on Instagram, well, the PM thing. So I love it. I'm so thrilled about it. Yeah, I'm not sure should I show it to you, but I can show you what I picked, and I can show you first a photo, because they're nicely, you know, they're not in the cake, and then I can show you the cake. So now we have to have 3 yarns: light, medium, and dark. According to the pattern, you would be okay with 80 grams each. I think it's 80, 80, 70, or 70. Anyway, one of them, I think it's 70, the rest to 80. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, but you don't need, we'll have some leftovers basically. We need them on 4mm needles, which is US size 6. And yeah, so the yarn I'm having, This one is my light, and I don't have a label. You can buy it on Etsy, and I put down over here loads of yarns. Yeah, so I have this one, and then I have this one, and it knits up beautifully. I love it. Then for my medium, I have Dublin Dye Company, and it's color, and this was a soft yarn, so it's 75/25, I presume. This one is 100% merino, although it's very thin comparing to the other one. So this is Latte Dublin Dyer. Yeah, see, I don't know what that is. And for my dark color is this one, and I sent to that friend this yarn. I don't think she's knitting with it, but I hope she will. Anyway, she will have a lovely, I call it blue sky. Sky's the limit. I called her project, although I haven't picked it yet. Anyway, I have this lovely ink. I checked it, it doesn't bleed. It is from Hedgehog. It is from Hedgehog Fiber, soft yarn. 90% superwash merino, 10% nylon. So as you can see, I have a mixed blends in these three. In regards to thickness, these two will kind of match together. This is more plumpy. Plumpy, that's the word. Yeah. So we shall see how it goes. A color, so the lighter one will be a lace pattern. So I know it's a little bit, maybe you won't see it, but I have a tendency to make mistakes. So maybe it'd be better that you won't see it. And the pouch I'm using this lovely green Silent Forest. That's how much I can show you. Sorry. I'm thinking that maybe after when the second clue comes off and I will have the first clue finish, maybe that would be a good time to show you. I'm asking a question now. Let me know below. Do you want to see it next time? My mystery shawl. Or if you're knitting it, let me know too. Yeah, so if you're knitting, you're taking part in this KAL, let me know down below. Use the hashtag knittingILove too so I can see it. I want to see it, you know, what kind of colors you picked. And yeah, I hope we're going to have fun. So I have loads of projects on my needles. I have 2 socks, 1 hat, I finished a hat. I have 2 shawls, 1 sweater, a lot. But anyway, I grab whatever I can. If I can knit with it, I knit with it. Yeah, another thing that I got, I'm very addicted to, is my bullet journal. This is, I don't know how to say it, so I got a new one in grey color now, and this is more like a soldier color, kind of greeny thing. I use it for everything. Basically, what I have here, I have a calendar, I have my work calendar, because I work full-time. My shop is something that I do on the side. What else? Yeah, I have here a knitting project. I started the way like everyone starts from the side, but I think what I'm going to do over here, I will be creating a calendar, work calendar, and you know, just do it list. For me, it's just you know, to-do list, just do it. I have that. And other ideas that I'm kind of keeping it in, like, you know, I'll be recording our hiking, mountains, I don't know, in order, maybe my gifts that I knitted in order, but instead of working from page 1 up that way, because I had to look for my projects. I know we have an index and we can index everything, but I think for this notebook, I'm going to keep my project from the back. So I will have, from this side, I will have my knitting projects, and from here, my life journal in general. So if you haven't tried this idea, I would tell you to get a dotted notebook. It doesn't have to be this one, because you can do loads of things with it. Even for my other design project, it's very easy to kind of draw. Yeah, and I really love it. I really love it, really recommend it. I got this on Amazon. As you can probably notice, my pouches fit right in over here. And in my pouches, what you can do, you can fit 2 biros over here and a ruler. My one was so broken one. I need to get it 6 inches, 15 centimeters, but that fits in. As you can see on this photo, maybe I show it over here. This one is 20 centimeters, which is, I don't know, 8 inches. It doesn't fit fully, but gives you an idea. There is a hole over here. Not in my small sets. My small sets were my previous kind of designs, as you can see over here. And I chopped the thread. So But now the single ones, all of them, they don't have a thread over here. Check photos. So I think that's it for today. I don't know. Did you like it? Enjoyed it? If you liked it, subscribe. You'll see me more often. Don't forget to check Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, I would recommend you to go. It's very addictive. There's loads of beautiful photos, and especially if you follow people with a hobby you enjoy, you will be shocked how creative people are and how many beautiful yarns are out there. So be strong if you need to be strong, and don't be if you don't need to. Go for it. Do a bit of shopping, and I hope you find me over there too. I'm there as knittingILove, and I would encourage you to also do a bit of get fit and knit with me too. So go check Dan and his idea with running around the world, and I hope I see you too there. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. See you next time. Bye!